The sharp dressers coming off that Spurs bus as they arrived at the arena, pumped up and primed for action. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. And some preseason NBA games taking place out of the country. Greg, it's been a great way for the NBA to extend its global outreach.
It gives fans outside of North America a chance to see the stars play. Seems like a great way for the players to try something new, and I'm guessing this one sticks around.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Pass to Okoro. Puts it up from 17. A kick out to Mobley. Mitchell passes to Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Garland's got his team on the board to start the game for the Cavs. And here's Jones. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. Pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
It has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together. Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Good on the second free throw. Now the Spurs, Smitty, managed to end their 2023 season on a win, but last in the West, but with hope for the future.
You're right, Kevin. Tied for worst record in their conference, but everyone knew that team was rebuilding. And bingo, they got the #1 pick, Victor Wembanyama.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Garland against Jones. And it's Allen slamming it down.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Jones. Passes it to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. The pass to Wembanyama. Over Allen. Wembanyama, no good. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
Johnson finds Wembanyama. Now Vassell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama against Allen. Fades and shoots. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
He He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Allen, a screen on Johnson. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded by Johnson. Mobley dishes to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland from 11 feet away. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 9 points for Victor Wembanyama.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jones checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for Isaac Okoro. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Mitchell. Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Wesley the pass to Collins. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. It's good.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Now here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wesley the pass to Wembanyama. And Jones pulls it down. It's tipped. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. LeVert the pass to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution for your Cavaliers. George Niang, Donovan Mitchell, Ricky
Soham the pass to Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama has got 13.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Wade. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Niang in at the force. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Branham, the pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Lobbed up there for Collins. Branham, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Rubio. Nothing on the board. Pass to Niang. Levert against Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Max Strus. And it's a Okoro in for Ricky Rubio. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Sohan's checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Yep, it counts.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Johnson kicks to Jones. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
Well, Spurs fans the last 5 years, Steve, haven't been able to enjoy the playoff experience like Spurs fans of old.
They haven't, Kevin. And you know they've held the record for most playoff appearances in a row at 22 seasons. But it's been a long 5 seasons now without going. They have lots of youth and a hope for the future.
Here's Johnson. Sohan. That one drops for him. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Jones against Mitchell. Jones the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Sohan. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Assisted by
Sohan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jones against Mitchell. Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Levert kicks to Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. San Antonio leading by 11. Jones the pass to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Branham. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs coming to this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Mobley with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Allen's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Here's Sohan. 6 points for him. Johnson finds Jones. They double-team Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so, Levert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Cavaliers. Number 1, Max Strus.
Down low, just 3 on the clock. And so we wrap up the first half. Spurs out in front. They're up by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With JB Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their activity on the backboard has been excellent, hustling to create opportunities for themselves and preventing second chance points at the other end.
Yeah, that's a clear advantage for them for sure. All right, now let's check out what the fans are saying on social. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you.
And we're getting back to the action. It's the NBA preseason here on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jones in at the point.
I love it when the guards take it down low. Donovan Mitchell taking it to the defense.
Sweet move. And the pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 5th, Jared Allen.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Wembanyama against Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Keldon Johnson. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, how about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Here's Wembanyama. 15 points in the game. And it's Sohan missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Inside, Allen. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama against Allen. They double team Wembanyama. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Wembanyama. Jones has got his first 2 points.
That jumper is something pretty to watch. Jones has that move on repeat.
And Allen slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Wembanyama down low. Working on Allen. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 17.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. And stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Vassell against Mitchell. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama finds Jones. 5 on the clock. And here's Johnson outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Now Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. To the middle. Here's Allen. Nifty move. A kick out to Mobley. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Mobley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
San Antonio calls timeout, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Allen. GEN comes in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for Isaac Okoro. And it's LeVert in for Mitchell.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
52 seconds left in the 3rd. LeVert the pass to Garland. 3-pointer. And it's LeVert missing. San Antonio leading by 5. Wembanyama looking it over. Shoots it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Damian Jones is checked in for Georges Niang.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 30, Damian.
20 seconds left in the 3rd. No coverage that time. Garland's got 7.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Wembanyama against Wade. 2 on the clock. The shot, no good. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops, gang rebound, and keep the pace on offense.
No surprise moments ago in that little talk that Greg Popovich gave his team in pushing his troops, sensing an open opportunity to break this thing wide open.
And he's a guy who will never settle. And for good reason. He knows that any dip in momentum can shift the course of a game.
Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. Wade out there with Max Strus. And it's Mitchell. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 3-pointer, Wade. Vassell grabs the board. Wesley against Rubio. McDermott sets a screen. Shot on the way, and he overshot that one, missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
LeVert, and he banks in the layup. LeVert's got his 1st bucket of the night.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Pass to Vassell. Branham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Smitty, Malachi Branham isn't the most famous alum from his own high school. In fact, he's not even the most famous NBA player from his high school.
Kevin, when you go to the same high school as LeBron James, that's going to be the case. Talk about impressive alumni.
Okoro's checked in for Max Strus. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Off target from three-point range. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. There's the pick. Now Wesley. Pass to Sohan. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a lob. Jeremy Sohan ready to spike it.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland, trailing by 2. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Branham. Wesley with the ball.
Sets a nice pick, finds a lane to the hoop. Jeremy getting it done.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Get loud, fans. On the court,
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Mobley comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Johnson. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Here's Wembanyama. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul call on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell up top, covered by Vassell. And it's Mitchell missing.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
2 minutes.
Outside, Jones. Allen against Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Up there for Allen, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's just Mitchell making the right play, finding the open man.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how the error will ultimately play out.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Right side, Garland. Allen against Wembanyama. Passes it to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Spurs leading by 3. Now here's Jones. It's Vassell on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. tie it up. The second effort, it drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And he commits the intentional foul.
His first, third team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His second, fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Shooting from the line has been one of the most consistent attributes of Trey Jones since entering the league.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth. .26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I like seeing Johnson handle these moments. You can tell he loves getting to the line with the game up for grabs.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
The 3 from Garland. It's good from beyond the arc.
Big-time play by Garland. They're under pressure, yet still able to deliver for his team.
Teams in the penalty. At the line for Spurs, Wembanyama, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Garland from deep 3-point land. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win.
The end of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. That'll do it for this NBA preseason game. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
Make your hell gaming.